Alright, good evening, Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to some of you, wherever you are listening from. My name is Mazi Nnamdi, and tonight we're going to be looking at the event that happened in the morning. Today is the 2nd of December 2021, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case hearing, the proceeding took place today at Federal High Court Abuja. But unfortunately, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not appear in court today. So we're going to be bringing you that event. Some of you that missed the program in the morning, so we're going to be rebroadcasting some of the things that happened at Abuja Federal High Court today, and we'll be showing you some videos and giving you information on what really happened today and what you should expect next as we continue with this Biafran struggle. But before I go ahead with some of the things that some of the information I've got for you tonight, I would want us to take our national anthem, as it is customary for us to do. So I will play our national anthem, and then we'll proceed to why we are here tonight. In case you're just joining, like I said before, my name is Mazi Nnamdi, and I am one of the Biafran representative on YouTube and Facebook page. But before I go ahead and play you our national anthem, there's a prayer I would want to play for us, and after playing that prayer, we'll quickly proceed with today's program. So please do well by sharing this live broadcast. Share the broadcast so it will get to other people. Let's just hold on. Let's listen to the prayer, and after the prayer I'll play the national anthem. No, let's take the national anthem first. Then after the national anthem, I'll quickly play the prayer, and we'll continue. I will show you some videos and some of the event that unfold today. For some of you who missed that program, who missed some of the things that happened at Federal High Court Abuja today, we're going to be talking about it, and we're going to look at the polls that are being released by one of our barristers. So stay online, share this broadcast, invite other people. I know we're just joining, we're just starting the program. Invite other people. We are going to look at so many issues tonight. We're going to look at so many issues tonight. But before we do that, let's quickly take our national anthem. When I come back, I will play a prayer, then we'll proceed to why we are here tonight. Oh, hey, Biafra. Now let's listen to our national anthem. Alright, Biafrans, so I'm going to play you the prayer, and after that prayer, when I come back, we'll quickly proceed with some of the things that that made us to be on air tonight. Now, I would want you to listen to this, please. Just pay very close attention. Where is it? Just give me some time. Let me get it for you. Let me just get it on, and I'll play it for you. And after I finish playing it, I will come back. Then we'll proceed with today's program. Now listen to this. When I come back, like I said before, we'll proceed with the program. Just listen.
Chukwu okike akpọkuona gị n'isi Nnamdi Kanu. Igbo na-atụ inu si na ọ bịara ije nwụna. Jehova nara ekene. Ebe imeri ka oru aka ekwu okwu ya tata na kọtụ. Daarụ. A sị na ekene onye ọrụ ọma na nke ọ rụrụ ike adịghị ọ na-arụ ọzọ. Chukwu nna binye n'ọrụ. Chineke nke ndị nwe Igbo. Chi nke ndị Biafra. Chineke nke ndị amụma bido na Samuel. N'enu nwa unu nwoke. Nwatakịrị a bụ Nnamdi bụ unu ka ọ na-ejere ozi, ọ da-ejere ya mmadụ. Onye dị ka gị. Eze ndị eze. Ọ tụọ ọgbajie. Jehova ọ ebe adịghị n'ije ada aga. Ọ napụrụ dike itebu ya ji n'isi, ọ tọpụrụ dike akwa n'ukwu. Onye nwaanyị ngwa binye n'agha. Ebe ọbụla edebere nwoke a, ebe ọbụla edebere Nnamdi, edebere ya n'oche. Oche ọbụla edebere ebe oche afụfụ, tọọnụ oche a nke ọ bụrụ oche favor. Ị ga-atọ ya ka ọ bụrụ oche collection. Ị ga-atọ na oche a ka ọ bụrụ oche nwere onwe. Biafra ga-enwere onwe ha. Nnamdi ga-enwere onwe ya. Ebe ọbụla ọ nọ, Obinigwe binie, Chukwu okike binite, mma agha ọbụla, aka ọbụla, megide ndị obi itiri, were abụọma 109, were abụọma 119, were abụọma 13, were abụọma 3, megide ndị obi itiri nwoke, obi itiri nwaanyị, ndị okwuru ọzọ eme ọzọ, ndị nọ n'oche ọchịchị bụrụ ndị arụrụ ana, ndị ofuru eziokwu kpube ihu n'ana. Chiebere ngwanụ bikonu. Jehova onye dị ka gị, megidebe ha. Ha na-apụ n'Eke, megide ha. Ha na-apụ n'Orie, megide ha. Ha na-apụ n'Afọ, megide ha. Ha na-apụ na Nkwọ, megide ha. Chineke nke nnapụta dị n'aka, napụta nwatakịrị a. Mmụọ ọbụla ga-ekwu okwu, mmụọ ọbụla na-agba mgba, ndị ọchịchị ọbụla ọ grupu Bugaria, ọ grupu Peter Obi, ọ grupu Obianọ, ọ grupu Ifeanyi Ụba achọghị mee mma. Otu ihe mmakọwa bụ na onye ji ihe nwata weni aka enu aka fụba ifo wetu aka n'ala. Chukwu ngwa bikonu, Jehova bikonu, Jehova, 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 Jehova. Chineke binye mma agha gị megide ndị na-emegide nwatakịrị a ebe ọbụla edebere ya. Oke ọbara gị ka nna dọ, ọbara nchekwa, ọbara agbamume, ọbara strength, ọbara nnwere onwe, ọbara gị ka nna dọpụ n'anyanwụ tata ebe ọbụla ha ga-edebie. Ọbara gị ka nna wụsa bara Jizọs, 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 bara Jizọs. Ọbara gị loketi ya Nnamdi Kanu ebe ọbụla ọ nọ nye nwere onwe. Ọbara gị loketi ya ala Biafra niile nye nwere onwe. Ezi mmụọ niile nọ n'Imo steeti binienụ chọba nwa unu. Ezi mmụọ niile nọ n'Ụmụahịa binienụ chọba nwa unu. Ezi mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Igbo binienụ ebe ọbụla unu nọ. Napụtanụ nwa unu n'Eke, napụtanụ ya n'Orie, napụtanụ ya n'Afọ, napụtanụ ya na Nkwọ. Site n'anyanwụ taa ruo n'ọdịda anyanwụ. Nwere onwe n'isi Nnamdi, nwere onwe n'isi Nnamdi, nwere onwe n'isi Nnamdi, nwere onwe n'isi Nnamdi, nwere onwe n'isi Biafra. Ana Biafra, ala Igbo ga-enwerenarị onwe ha n'aha Jizọs. Ka chi ngọzie gị. Ekwubiri m okwu nwere onwe n'ebe ndụ nwatakịrị a bụ Nnamdi Kanu nọ. Kwubie okwu nwere onwe n'ime rum ọbụla ebe edebere ihe oriri, ihe ọṅụṅụ ya, mkpagbu niile nke ndị iro na-akpagbu. Ekwubiri m okwu nwere onwe n'isi wee were abụ ọma 23 sị Jehova ị ga-azụ ya dịka atụrụ. Ọ dịghị ihe ụkọ ga-akọnarị ya. N'ebe ịta nri nke ahịa ndụ, ị ga-eme ka ọ makpuru na-akụ mmiri nke izu ike. Ị ga-edu ya nwayọọ, ị ga-eweghachi mkpụrụ obi ya, ị ga-edu ya n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume. A sịrị na ọ na-aga ije na ndagwurugwu ọnwụ, Nnamdi ama ntụ egwu ihe ọjọọ ọbụla, n'ihi na gị onwe gị bụ Jehova nọnyere ya, ndele gị na mkpanaka gị. Gị onwe gị ga na-akasi obi. Ị ga-edebe tebụl n'isi ndị ọchịchị niile ga-akpagbu ya. Ị ga-eti isi ya mmanụ. Ike ga-abụ ihe ịṅụbiga oke. Naanị dị mma na ebere gị ga-agbasote oru a n'ogologo ụbọchị niile nke ndụ. Ọ ga-ebi n'ụlọ Jehova ruo ogologo ụbọchị niile. Mmụọ nsọ biri na prizin ya dị ebe edebere ya. Ndị mmụọ ozi ga-abịrị na ọfịs ọbụla ndị DSS debere Nnamdi. Ndị mmụọ ozi biri na akwa ndina ya. Ndị mmụọ ozi biri n'ebe ọbụla a hapụrụ oru a ka o were mere akwa ndina. Ndị mmụọ ozi biri na ndụ ya. Ndị mmụọ ozi biri na ndụ ya. Mmụọ nsọ 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 biri na ndụ ya. Ka mmụọ Kraịst biri chacha na ndụ oru a site n'agịrị isi ruo na mbụ ụkwụ ya, site n'ute abalị, site n'ehihie, site n'anyanwụ ọwa, site n'anyanwụ nchazụ. Mmụọ Kraịst chekwaa ya n'aha Jizọs. Thank you Jesus. Gị onye mere dịka oru a ka ọ bịa etinye ọnụ na kesi ya taa dịka a malitere ya, ọ ga-ewin narị in Jesus name. I cover you with the blood of Jesus. I cover you with the blood of Jesus. I cover you with the blood of Jesus. Let the blood of Jesus cover you and protect you and guide you and give you head in
All
Jesus name.
right, you've heard that prayer from one of our mother. You listen, you hear the prayer from one of our mother. That's very lovely. Now we're going to quickly proceed to why we are here tonight. Some people are saying, I'm reading comment here, and some people are saying the courts never give such order. I don't know who that person is. Someone made a comment here before. I don't know who the person is, but I can't. Let me see if I will still see that comment. I can't find that comment anymore. Now, I would want to show you a video. I would want to show you a video that our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I will show you a video where he addressed people who were in court today. Right, I will show you a video this night. Actually, what I want to show you this video, so you will hear it from the mouth of our legal team, especially the lead legal counsel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I will show you a video where he was talking to Biafrans at Federal High Court Abuja today. He was telling them the outcome of today's proceeding. And I don't know who this person is. The person was here earlier on, and he was saying that court never given such order. I don't know who that person is, but nevertheless, I will show you a video to confirm, to tell you people what really, for him to tell you people what really happened today. So I want you to listen. I would want you to listen to this. Wait, let me. Okay, I would want you to listen to this, so you hear it from our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. And after this video, there is a post I will read for you by Barrister Aloy Ejimako. He made a post on his Facebook platform tonight. So let's listen to this. Let's listen to our Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor.
Grounds upon which we informed the court to bring back the matter. So the matter was adjourned for hearing today. The court now brought the matter back to here for hearing today. And today the court granted an application. So by running through his diary, the court also demonstrated to us, not only us, to everybody in court, that from this moment to January, that Shadawari will not accommodate this case because the court, Federal High Court, the whole federation is going on vacation on 14th. But consequently, he granted this application adjourned to 18th of February for hearing of application challenging the competence of the Child and Judicial Court to hear the matter. Which, if the court hear it, that will be an end to this case. But however, the court proceeded upon our application to resolve those concerns raised in our press conference a few weeks back about how he's being treated in the prison detention facility, how he's being tortured psychologically, how he's not being well cared for, and how he hasn't changed his clothes. He was abducted in Kenya on 26th of June 2021 and brought to Nigeria. So these are concerns we raised, and court granted all of them today. And consequently directed us that first of all, the SSS should endeavor to comply with our orders. And the court also assured us that if in the event they refuse to comply with any of the orders he made today, that we should come back to court, regardless of the fact that the court is going on vacation. They should allow his medical expert to see him. They should change his cell. They should also give him good food. They should also allow him to change his clothes. So many others court granted today to ensure that between now and the next adjourned date, he's being well cared for. So that is part of the takeaway, substantial fundamental takeaway we have from court today. So, and what we are assuring you people today is that we're not relenting. We are craving and seeking for your maximum support in the circumstance. Understanding, listen to our admonitions, and also believe that we are not leaving any stone unturned to ensure that he's released unconditionally. That's what I'm telling you. So be assured that before the next adjourned date, he will regain his freedom. I can assure of that. Thank you so much. So thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. The God will guide and protect you. Thank you so much. So where is him now? Holy,
Nnamdi Kanu is another savior.
Now, did you hear it from our barrister? Did you guys hear what he said there? I am playing this video for some of us who are still doubting and some of us who are still questioning who gave the order for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be transferred from DSS custody to another place. So you heard it from our legal team, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. You heard it right there. So there's another video I will show you, but before I show you that very video, I will want to read I would want to read not a tweet, a post made by our barrister Aloy Ejimako. But before I show you that, there is a video I would put on the screen for some of us who didn't see the event that unfolds today at Federal High Court Abuja. Then when I finish reading that post made by our barrister, then I will come back. We'll talk about those videos. I will show you some videos and some things that happened at Federal High Court, how the difference compare what has been happening all this while. I am going to show you all of this in this particular program tonight. But before that, I'm going to read something. Like I said before, I'm going to read you a post. I'm going to read you a post by our barrister Aloy Ejimako. But before I read you that, please give me some time. There's something I want to put on the screen running, and when I come back, we'll properly discuss about it. Then I will show you some things that happened today in court that you didn't, maybe some of you did not see it, and so many things that really happened today. So I will leave this running on the screen, and when I come back after reading this thing, I will explain some of the things that happened at Federal High Court today. So here is Federal High Court Abuja, and this is Showere going in the court premises. I mean, they are inside the court premises already, but he will be going inside the courtroom, right? And if you observed what happened, or this the previous court hearing of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so many people, even the Showere himself, was not allowed to go inside. They did not allow him to go inside. But this time around is totally different. But before I go ahead, like I said, and give you more information about the event that unfolds today at Federal High Court, I would like to read you a post from our barrister Aloy Ejimako. He made this post after the court proceeding today, the trial of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. But like some of you are asking on the comment section, was our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court today? No, he was never in court today. He didn't appear in court today. It was just only the barristers, that were in court today. Now here is this. Here is what barrister Aloy Ejimako posted on his Facebook handle this afternoon, and he say, below is a summary of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court proceedings today, 2nd December. First, it was totally absent of security operative, just like I said before. If you check at the environment, that's why I put the video. So when I'm reading the post, you will get a sense of what our barrister is talking about. He said, first, there was totally absence of security operative in court and around outer premises, as well as the during previous proceeding. Just like I said before, the previous proceeding, you saw what happened. The DSS security men, they were just chasing people here and there, flogging, just throwing people as if people were just there for something different. So this time around is a different thing compared to what has been happening the proceeding all this while. Now he continued. Secondly, I am reading the second paragraph now. He said, secondly, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not in court, and there was no officer from the DSS to explain why. What he's saying literally is there is no DSS officer who comes around and explain, or maybe to tell them why our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not brought to court today. That's what he's saying. He said Kanu was not in court and there was no officer from DSS to explain why. But from what I'm assured, both the court and the DSS might have concluded that his presence in court was not strictly required in the sort of application that was moved in court today. However, we still protested his absence in court. What he's saying literally is they questioned his absence in court today. He said they protested about our leader's absence in court today. They questioned, they said, why? Why didn't you people bring him in court? What happened? What's the problem? He was supposed to be in court as they proceed with the case trial. So they did not bring him. So our barristers, they protested in court today concerning the absence of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming to the court. Now, the video you are seeing there now, the video you are looking at, the video you are watching is the courtroom. Just like I said before, there is no presence of DSS, the security operative. You did not see them there, the security agent, none of them there, even outside the court. Or there is no DSS officers, there is no police. They were just, security, the court premises today were just security free. They were not, security men there harassing people, just like what happened on the 10th of November. Now, our barrister continue. Now, I'm reading the third paragraph. He said, third, the court did not grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is our leader, the court did not grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team the leave to move our pending application, challenging the jurisdiction of the court to continue the trial. Recall that we had filed such application, arguing that the extraordinary rendition of Kanu constitutes a constitutional barrier to his trial. What they are trying to say is, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted in Kenya and he was extradited to Nigeria without due process. So what this means is they file application concerning that very act, what the Nigerian government did to our leader in Kenya. And what this paragraph is talking about is the court, before they will proceed with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial, the charges they label against him, they would want to look at how our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted in Kenya, how he was brought back to Nigeria without due process. So they filed application on this regard. Now he said, the court ruled that the application was not calendared for hearing today, and that will be heard at the next adjourned date. What this means is, in the court today, when our barristers raised this issue, questioning the Nigerian government, people who have laid charge against our leader, questioning them, what really happened? How did our leader, how did they bring him back? How was he arrested and brought back to Nigeria? Not really even arrest. How did they abduct him? How did it happen? How did they extradite him to Nigeria without due process? So they filed application in that regard. But in court today, they were saying that that very application that they filed is not calendared. So they don't have anything to say about it today. So that particular file, they will talk about it in the next court case hearing when our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be coming to court again. I think that is next month, which is January 2022, after Christmas. They said they will talk about that one, how our leader was abducted in Kenya, how he was extradited to Nigeria without due process, and all of those things. Our barristers, they file application concerning that. Now let's move to the fourth paragraph. The court, after going through what I called a tight judicial calendar, moved the date of the next hearing backwards from 19th to 18th January 2022. That is the adjourned court hearing. Remember, before they call this emergency court hearing that happened today in the morning, after the court proceeding on the 10th of November, the previous month, the month that just ended, they adjourned the court hearing on the 19th of January 2021. But as of yesterday, all of a sudden, they call our legal team. They said, okay, today being 2nd of December, we are going to continue with the trial of the case trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. So they make that announcement, and of which the announcement was unaware. They took everybody unaware. The announcement came late. They said today they are going to try our leader again, and that was why you are seeing these people, or that's why you are seeing all these people in court today. And that's what our barrister Aloy Ejimako, is explaining on the post he made on his Facebook handle today after the court proceeding. Now, the last paragraph, he said, finally, the court ruled that it will entertain all outstanding applications at the next hearing and proceeded to make the following orders. First, that Mazi Kanu be given maximum comfort possible in the detention facilities. You know, like I said before, when I was broadcasting in the morning, I told you that the torture and some of the things that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going through at the DSS custody is something different. Is alarming. Our lawyers have come out time and again and said, no, this won't continue. And they filed application for our leader to be transferred from DSS custody to Correctional Center, where they will have access with him without, not being, asked to remove your shoes, remove your belt, and all of those things. Now, he said, first, that Kanu will be given maximum comfort possible in the detention facility, that is in DSS custody. Secondly, that he will be allowed to change of clothing. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been wearing that clothes that he had on all the way from Kenya, and they extradite him to Nigeria. He has been wearing that same clothes. They have not allowed him to change to another clothes. Even when our barristers and some people who have visited him gave him some clothes and some other things, but the DSS officials, they refused our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to change his clothes. He has been wearing that clothes since June that he was abducted in Kenya and extradited to Nigeria. He has been wearing that same clothes. They have not allowed him to change to something. So all of those things is something that they address in court today. It says, secondly, that he will be allowed a change of clothing. Then third, that he will be allowed free practice of his Jewish faith, including access to his Jewish religious materials. I could remember there was a time our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor made a post on his Facebook handle, and he said that they took some of the religious material to our leader, some things for him, and DSS people, they refused our leader those materials. They refused him some, prayer materials and some things that our leader needs. They refused him. They did not allow him. So all of those things, all of these things that I'm reading to you now, was addressed in court today. So all of these things, I believe he will be allowed to, have access to his religious materials, to pray, to practice his, his faith. All this while they have not been allowing him to pray. They have not been allowing him to do literally anything. That is number 4. That is number 3. Then number 4, that the DSS obey all previous orders granted in the matter, including allowing Kanu any visitor of his choice. All this why they have been restricting our leader. They have been restricting people to go and visit him, even maybe people whom he said he want to see. They don't allow that. But today, all of these things have been addressed in court. So from today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can, have any visitor of his choice if he wants. Anybody can go and visit him without being restricted by DSS. Then number 5, that Kanu will be permitted at his option to mingle freely with other inmates or any other persons at the detention facilities. I said this in the morning. I told you that whenever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mingles with other inmates, when he mingles with other people who are in detention, what DSS will do is they will remove those people from our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu immediately. I said this when I was broadcasting in the morning. I told you. So whenever our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mingles with other people, other inmates, what DSS will do is they will remove those people immediately. They will not allow that to happen. They will transfer them where our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not see them again. So all of those things that have been happening was addressed in court today. Then I think that is the last one, number 5, that Kanu be permitted at his option to mingle freely with other inmates or any other persons at the detention facilities. Signed, Aloy Ejimako, Special Counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, Abuja, 2nd December 2021. This post was made today by our Barrister Aloy Ejimako, who was in court today. He participated in that proceeding today, and he made this post today. So all of these things that I just read to you now is some of the things that DSS will allow our leader, because all of these things that are that I read for you here is some of the things that have not been allowing they have not been really doing it all this while. So from today henceforth, the order has been given from the court that our leader should number 1, Kanu will be given maximum comfort possible in the detention facility. That is number 1. Then secondly, that he will be allowed a change of clothing. Third, that he will be allowed free practice of his Jewish faith, including access to his Jewish religious materials. Fourthly, that DSS obey all previous orders granted in the matter, including allowing Kanu any visitor of his choice. That is number 4. Then number 5, that Kanu will be permitted at his option to mingle freely with other inmates or any other persons at the detention facilities. All these things that I just read to you now is some of the things that have been denied from our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all this while that he has been in the DSS custody. So this is the summary of the court proceeding today. These are the summary of the court proceeding today. So they adjourned the case trial again. They adjourned it till 18th January 2021, which is next month. That is when they will continue with the proceeding. Now, let's quickly talk about the video you are looking at, you are seeing on your screen now. Now, if you check here now, the video you are seeing now is unusual, and when all of this video pump out today, everybody was wow. People finally can film from the courtroom and all that. Now, there's something you must know about the zoo government. They don't allow cameras in the courtroom when proceeding is going on. Actually, why you are seeing people videoing, recording them is because the trial has not started yet. That is why you are seeing people recording them. But immediately they started that trial, all those people recording, they asked them to leave the courtroom. So some of them, literally many of them left the courtroom, right? And now, as you can see here now, it's very, very unusual compared to the second proceeding that had happened these few months. The first one, you saw what happened. People, the security men, the policemen, the DSS men there with their guns didn't even allow even the journalists to go inside. The first one, Showere was there as well. The second one, he was there. He did not even allow to go inside. But today, something happened. Thugs attacked him as well. I'll show you that video as we continue with the program. So they did not allow anybody, not just only Showere, so many people. But as you can see today, Showere is sitting inside the courtroom with our barristers and other people. So that is why I say that is unusual compared to what has been happening all this while. Right? And why is this? So many people will say, you talk on social media, no action, that we should take gun and go and fight. No. You see what's happening today. It's unusual. I mean, people are surprised. People are inside videoing, capturing, snapping and all that. But you know what happened on the 10th of November? People were restricted. They were chasing everybody, including our barristers who came from the US. You see how they were flinging everybody. Not just only our barristers. They insulted our kings who traveled all the way from Igbo land to Abuja. Everybody, they were just flinging everybody, pushing everybody. You saw the video. But today, you see what's happening. You see the difference. There is no presence of security men, no DSS officers, nothing. Even the DSS themselves did not even come to the court. They were not there. So you see the courtroom, our barristers are there. You see how the courtroom is. You see how everybody is sitting, waiting for our leader. But unfortunately, they did not bring our leader. They did not bring him. Sadly, they did not. So after waiting for a while, after they have waited for a while, so they proceeded with the proceeding. They continue. And after the proceeding, the summary is just something. Is this article that I just finished reading to you people now? That is the outcome of today's proceeding. So that is the outcome of what happened today at Federal High Court. like I said to you before, now our leader can change. He can change his clothes. He can have access to any visitor of his choice. He can mingle with other inmates at the detention facility. He can have maximum comfort possible in the detention facilities. All of these things were the things that were addressed today. But there is another thing that they did not address today. Let me quickly see if I will see that article and read it for you. Okay, the things that they did not really touch today is if you've come across that post, is the third one. Third, our barrister say the court did not grant Kanu's legal team the level to move our pending application challenging the jurisdiction of the court to continue the trial. Record that we had filed such application arguing that the extraordinary rendition of Kanu constitutes a constitutional barrier to his trial. The court ruled that the application was not calendared for hearing today, and that will be heard at the next adjourned date. This particular one, they did not touch it. Like I told you before, our barristers said before they will continue with the charges labeled against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Nigeria government will have to tell them how our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being adopted in Kenya and extradited to Nigeria without due process. These are the things, some of the things that our barristers stands for, and they file application for it. The application is, like I said before, he said here, the third paragraph, if you've seen the post, the third one, he said the court did not grant Kanu's legal team, that is the lawyers, the barristers, the leave to move our pending application challenging the jurisdiction of the court to continue the trial. Recall that we had filed such application arguing that extraordinary rendition of Kanu constitutes a constitutional barrier to his trial, which simply means without Nigerian government telling them how our leader is being kidnapped in Kenya and extradited to Nigeria without due process, that they will not proceed with the charges. Of course, the charges they label against our leader is very, very laughable. I know most of us know about the charges. They said he's abusing Buhari. He called him pedophiles. He said that they said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one who incited the toll gates, the violence that happened during NSAS protest. That is the charges that they label against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, our legal team are saying, before we continue with those charges labeled against our client, we will want to know how our client, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how is being kidnapped in Kenya and extradited to Nigeria without due process. So they filed that application and they did not talk about it today. So what they said in court today, the so-called lawyer who are defending the Nigerian government, what they said today is, they said the court ruled that the application was not calendared for hearing today, which simply means that they did not include that this very application will be will be heard today. And what did they do? They said that it will be heard at the next adjourned date, which is on the 18th of January 2022. So they did not touch that one. Then second one, another one is the second one. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not in court, and there was no officers from the DSS to explain why. Do you understand? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was supposed to be in court, like I did mention before, like I told you. Like if the video you are seeing on your screen now, you see how the lawyers, everybody is sitting and they are waiting for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are waiting for the so-called DSS to bring our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. But he was not brought to court. So the second paragraph is saying Mazi Kanu was not in court, and there was no officer from DSS to explain why. But from what I surmise, both the court and the DSS might have concluded that his presence in court was not strictly required in the sort of application that was moved in court today. However, we still protested his absence in court. So what this means is they did not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court today, but our barristers, they protested in court today. What protest simply means is they questioned why our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not brought to court. So questions was asked. Why didn't DSS bring him to court? What happened? What could be? And DSS themselves, they were nowhere to be found to give reason why our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not brought to court. So no DSS officer were there to say, oh, this is what happened, this is why we did not bring him to court. But they proceeded without our leader being in the court. He did not come. So they continued. Then after the court proceeding and everything, some of the things that the court has ordered the DSS is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should have maximum comfort possible in the detention facilities. He should be allowed to change his clothes. He has been wearing that clothes since he was abducted from Kenya to Nigeria. He should be allowed to mingle with other inmates. What that means is he should be allowed to talk with other people who are in detention. Because all this while, whenever our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is interacting with other people who are in detention, DSS officers will come and they will take those people away. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never see them again. With so many things, not just only that one. Where he is staying, in a particular room where they keep him, he doesn't have access to a sunlight. Just imagine yourself being in a particular place. You don't have access to sunlight. You can't look through the window. So all of those things were addressed today. Then the third one is DSS allow his precious DSS obey all previous orders granted in the matter, including allowing Kanu any visitor of his choice. Because all this why they have been restricting people who are, who have made an attempt to go and visit him. So all of those things were addressed in court today. Then another one is Kanu be permitted at his option to mingle, okay, I've said that before, to mingle freely with other inmates or any other persons at the detention facility. Because all this while they have not been allowing that. So all of these things were addressed today. And I believe DSS will respect all of those things that I am mentioning now. Then another one very, very important is to allow our leader to practice his religious faith, including access to his Jewish religious materials. If you've been following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for some times now, you will notice that whenever he wants to pray, he has, he cover himself. He has, I don't know what it's called, that he usually used to cover himself. And he has, what's this thing again? He has this cap, this Jewish, the Jewish materials, those things that Jewish people are using to pray. So what DSS has done so far is to remove all of those things. They took all of those things away from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So all of those things today, they address it in court. They should allow him to have access to his Jewish religious material. These were the things that they address in court today. At the proceeding today, these were the things that they addressed today. And it is very, very important. All of these things that I read out to you today is very, very important, because all these things that I'm reading to you now has been the things that DSS officers had denied our leader all this while. Access to change his clothes, access of visitors of his choice, access for him to pray. They can't even allow him to pray. Access to mingle with other people, access to review documents, access to so many things. Even when Bruce came from the US and he attempted to go and visit him, they did not allow Bruce to go. But they quickly allowed Oji Okalu to go and visit him. That is to tell you that these people, they know what they are doing. Access to so many things. Access to harass people who is going to visit him. All of these things were addressed in court today. Then another thing is to transfer them to correctional center. But so many people didn't quite agree for him to be transferred to correctional center. They said no. That the DSS officers may did something funny to our leader, and they will say, okay, let's transfer him to correctional center, and he may get there and something happen. And when we were doing program in the morning, someone calls in and the person said, before they will be able to transfer our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be checked by a medical doctor to see if there's something they probably might have maybe injected in him or something. And apart from that, as of last week or last 2 weeks, we allegedly hear that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu probably may have injected with some substance. Nobody knows. And that is why they are denying him access to his medical doctor. He doesn't have access to his medical doctor. The doctor, if at all doctor has been checking him, is the doctor that the DSS officers provided for him. So all of these things were addressed today in court. In case maybe you are just joining, the video you are seeing is the proceeding of what happened today at Federal High Court, Abuja. People you are seeing sitting down there, Showere is there with his team. He was there to show solidarity to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And if you look right there, you will see our legal teams. You will see Barrister Aloy Ejimako, you will see Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and you will see a barrister sent by Ohaneze Ndigbo, the barrister that is representing Ohaneze Ndigbo, and so many barristers. And today's proceeding seems very different in the sense that they allowed cameramen to cover what's going on in the courtroom. This is unusual compared to what has happened previously, right? Compared to the previous court hearing that DSS officials were chasing people here and there. But today, there's zero absence of the security men, including the DSS and the police people. So that is the event of today. The video you are seeing, the video you're looking at right there on your screen is the proceeding of today's court trial of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But sadly, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not brought to court. DSS people didn't bring him to court. And they did not give a reason why our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not brought to court. They have not said anything. But our barristers at the court today, they agitated, they protested concerning our leader's absence in the court. So that is pretty much of what happened today. I am going to open a phone line for you to call. I will just take few calls and we'll stop the program here. I just come on air to play those video, the one I first play and this one you are watching now. We are just on air this night to show the video to some people who missed the program in the morning, because it's not everybody that follow up to what happened at Federal High Court today. So that is why we are rebroadcasting. We are bringing you these updates again for those of you that missed the program in the morning. So I am going to open a phone line in which you will call in. You call in, tell us how you feel about the event that happened today. The number in which you will dial is just hold on, let me get you the number. Or if you still have the number, you can call in. You can call us via WhatsApp, or you can ring us direct. The number in which you can dial is hold on, let me get you the number in which you can call in and contribute and tell us how you feel concerning today's proceeding. I'm getting you the number for you to call in if you're still there watching. The number to call is +39 347 8286 426. That is the number to call in. Call in and tell us how you feel concerning the event that happened at Federal High Court today, concerning the proceeding that happened today, the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case today. Call in and tell us how you feel and what you think. The number again to call in is +39 347 8286 426. That is the number to dial in. You can call us on WhatsApp or you ring us direct. So that is pretty much what happened today. Like the article I just read for you before is some of the things that they address in court today, to give our leader all those access that they have denied our leader, they have denied from him all this while. Some of the things that the article that I just read for you, I don't know who is just joining. I think I would have to take that again for the benefit of those that just joining us now. Let me see. Please, if you are just joining, say I am just joining. If you are just joining, say just joining. Let me see if I will retake that article again from our barrister Aloy Ejimako. If you are just joining or if you are just coming in, just say I am just coming in. Let me just take that article again so you will know the summary of the outcome of today's proceeding before we continue with the opening on phone line. Anyway, the phone line is open. You can dial in if you want to. The number to call is plus. I've given the number. Okay, someone say I'm just joining. Okay. If you're just joining, say just joining. Let me retake that article again. Okay, people, we have a lot of people that just joining the program. Okay, fine, thank you. All right, the video. Let me start from the video you are seeing on your screen right now. The video you are watching right now. Okay, just joining. Oh, we have a lot of people that just joining the program. Okay, just joining. All right, I see everybody. All right, let me start from the video you are looking at on your phone or maybe your computer or whatever device you are watching with, right? Now, the video you are looking at here now is the event that happened, the proceeding that happened at Federal High Court, Abuja today. Now, you will say, oh, today is different. The cameramen, they are filming right from the courtroom. Whoa, what happened? Yeah, it's unusual, right? Everybody, I myself, I was surprised today. I was surprised seeing event like, but nevertheless, now let's start from the premises. When those people were entering the courtroom, there were no police. There were no DSS officers. There were no people, restricting people or maybe chasing people away, just like what happened last month and the other month when our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in court. So today's proceeding was totally different. This is how court hearing should look like. I've said it before that courtroom is a public place. So this is how courtroom should look like. But one thing about the zoo government is, in Nigeria, they don't allow cameras when trial is going on. They don't allow it. So even when they start the trial today, they ask those people filming to go outside. They ask them to leave the courtroom. So the video you are seeing now, what's happening now is everybody is sitting in the courtroom waiting for the DSS to bring in our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of which they did not. They did not produce him in court. They did not bring him and they did not give any reason. If you look at your screen there now, you will see Showere and his team. They were there showing support for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then you look there, you will see our barrister Aloy Ejimako and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejimako and other barristers who are there to support. Then you look at the back, you will see other people who are sitting, and all of them were just waiting for our leader to arrive in court. But sadly, they did not bring him. Now, I've explained the video, what you are seeing on your screen. Now, I am going to read you a summary of the outcome of today's hearing. Now, this post I am going to read for you now was made by one of our barristers, Barrister Aloy Ejimako. I am repeating this for the benefit of those that just joining, because I was thinking everybody heard what I said before, but I don't know that so many people just joined, and I asked them to let me know if I should repeat it, and I have a lot of people just saying just join. All right, so I'm going to take the article again for the benefit of those that just joining us right now. Now, here is a post. The post I am about to read to you now is the summary of the outcome of today's proceeding in Federal High Court, Abuja. Now, the post says, below is a summary of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court proceedings of today, 2nd December 2021. First, there was total absence of security operatives in courts and around the outer premises as was the case during the previous proceeding. Just like I said before, there were no policemen, there were no DSS officials, there were not just anybody, no security men. It was just the security guards who were standing at the front of the door of the courtroom there. They don't have any gun with them. They were just there standing, monitoring people that is coming in and going out, something of a sort. They were not just policemen. They were no security officers. They were not. It was just zero. No policemen. Even at the gate, outside, nobody. No policemen. That is number one. First, he said there was total absence of security operative in court and around the outer perimeters, as was the case during the previous proceeding. Second, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not in court, and there was no officer from DSS to explain why. But from what I presume, both the court and the DSS might have concluded that his presence in court was not strictly required in the sort of application that was moved in the court today. However, we still protested his absence in court. What this means is, when all of them waited and our leader was not brought to court, I'm trying to summarize it so you understand the article. What this means is, when our leader was not produced in court, and they waited and they did not see our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our barristers, they questioned why our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not brought to court. That's what they mean when they say they protested his absence in court. That is second one. Then third, the court did not grant Kanu's legal team the leave to move our pending application challenging the jurisdiction of the court to continue the trial. Recall that we had filed such application arguing that the extraordinary rendition of Kanu constitutes a constitutional barrier to his trial. The court ruled that the application was not calendared for hearing today, and that will be heard at the next adjourned date. What this means is our barristers, like some of you know, some of us know, our barristers, they have been saying this. They said before they will proceed or before they will continue with the charges being labeled against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Nigerian government will have to tell them how our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, tortured in Kenya, extradited to Nigeria without due process, that the Nigerian government must tell them why that was, how that happened. So there was an application that was filed by our legal team concerning our leader's abduction in Kenya and how he was extradited to Nigeria without due process. So they have all agreed that if they did not give them an account on how our leader was arrested in Kenya and extradited to Nigeria, that they will not proceed with any trial or with any charges being labeled against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So this second paragraph, that's what the second paragraph is talking about. Now let's quickly move to the third paragraph. No, sorry, that's the third paragraph. Let's move to the fourth paragraph. Now the fourth paragraph said, the court, after going through what I called a tight judicial calendar, moved the date of the next hearing backwards from 19th to 18th January 2021. What this means is, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was supposed to appear in court on the 19th of January 2022. But yesterday, all of a sudden, a news broke that our leader should be brought to court today to continue to resume his trial. And this fourth paragraph, that's what it's talking about. They said they moved the date, the next hearing, they move it backwards from 19th. It was supposed to be on the 19th, but yesterday they called for emergency hearing, of which they went there today. And instead of that 19th, they now move it backward from 19th to 18th of January 2022, which is next month. That is the fourth paragraph. Now, finally, before I will now tell you some of the things that the address is still included in that article, he said, finally, the court ruled that it will entertain all outstanding application at the next hearing and proceeded to make a following orders. So what this means is the court, they proceeded in making the following orders, saying, number one, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be given maximum comfort possible in the detention facility. Secondly, that he will be allowed a change of clothing. Third, that he will be allowed free practice of his Jewish faith, including access to his Jewish religious materials. Fourth, that DSS obey all previous orders granted in the matter, including allowing Kanu any visitor of his choice. Signed, Aloy Ejimako, Special Counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, Abuja, 2nd December 2021. This article was posted by our barrister Aloy Ejimako. you can go on his Facebook handle and go and see the post yourself. So all of these things is some of the things that they looked at today, and these things that I read to you now is the thing that they have been denying our leader all this while, all these months that he has been in the hands of the DSS. They have not allowed him to change his clothes. They have not allowed him, they don't allow him to pray, to practice his faith. They don't allow him to have access to his Jewish religious materials. They didn't allow him to interact with other inmates, that is other detainees, other people that they detain at the DSS custody. They denied him so many things. Then the fifth one, they say Kanu will be permitted at his choice to mingle freely with other inmates or any other persons at the detention facility. All of these things that I just read to you now is some of the things that they have denied our leader all this while. Then apart from all of these things, there is so many other things that have been going on in DSS custody. Even our legal team, they file application for our leader to be transferred from DSS custody to Correctional Center, of which the court, I don't know what happened. The application have not been, I don't know how that happened. But news that we got today is that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be transferred from DSS custody to Correctional Center. So that is the outcome of today's event. This is the proceeding of today. Some of the things, the outcome of the proceeding at Federal High Court, Abuja today. And some people are saying if our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to be transferred from DSS custody to Correctional Center, that he should be well examined before he will be transferred. Let it not be as if maybe DSS, they will just do one or two things with him and they will just hand him over to people in charge of Correctional Center, and afterwards, God forbid, we'll be hearing news. Then I tell them that Nigerian government, they are being smart, they are being careful, but all these things they are doing is they are just playing games. They're not going to do our leader anything. They know the number of people, the number of crowd our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu control. So they are being careful. They're not going to try anything silly. So don't think they don't know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. That was why they called an emergency court hearing yesterday. Our legal teams were taken unaware. They did not inform them on time. The news, I can't remember when it was. I think in the afternoon or in the evening. So many people did not even know that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be going to court today. But so many people were saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not appear in court. It was just only our barristers. But there were not such news. Now I'm going to let me clarify that part. I'm going to read you a post by our barrister Ifeanyi Ejimako, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiako. I'm going to read you a post he made concerning this court hearing that's going on now. He never said that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in court. But I was reading an article this afternoon, and I was hearing some people were saying that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was never to appear in court. It was just only the barristers. No. Even the article that I just finished reading to you now, our barristers, they never said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in court. If at all maybe they know that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not appear in court, what Barrister Aloy Ejimako wrote here, he wouldn't have said that. Now let me read to you what he said. The second paragraph, I think, is on the second paragraph also. Yeah, on the second paragraph, he said Mazi Kanu was not in court and there was no officer from DSS to explain why. I want you to get that paragraph, please. So many people are saying no, the court case hearing was it just between only the barristers, that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in court today. No. If at all maybe there's a news like that, then what Barrister Aloy Ejimako wrote here, he wouldn't have said that. He said that was not. He said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not in court, and there was no officer from DSS to explain why. But from what I assured, both the court and DSS might have concluded that his presence in court was not strictly required in the sort of application that was moved in court today. However, we still protested his absence in court. Our barrister wrote this. So some of you that have been going online saying so many things, please be careful whom you listen to and be careful some of the things you read. If you want to get genuine information, follow those barristers' social media handles. They are on Facebook, they are on Twitter, they are on social media, and they update us what's going on. They never said that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in court today. So this article that I read to you now was written by our Barrister Aloy Ejimako, and he's in court right there. The video you are watching right now. So he said there was Mazi Kanu was not in court, and there was no officer from DSS office to explain why our leader was not in court today. Then he continued. He said both the court and the DSS might have concluded that his presence in court was not strictly required in the sort of application that was moved in court today. Did you get that part? However, we still protested his absence in court. Now, this is from our Barrister Aloy Ejimako. Now, I want to go to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I want to read a post that he made. That post was yesterday. He made that post yesterday concerning today's court case hearing. I'm going to read that. I'm going to read that post for you, and after that post, then I'm going to read you another post made. Just hold on. I don't know what happened. The video stopped playing. Let me see. Let me quickly see what happened. So, but before I go ahead and check what happened to the video that was playing on the screen, let me quickly get you that. Let me quickly get you that post. Okay, I think it's network issue. Okay, it's playing now. So before I go ahead, let me show you that post. Let me show you that post. by our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, a post he made yesterday concerning today's court proceeding. I'm trying to see if I will say it and I will read it to you. Actually, why I'm reading I'm reading this for you is because of some articles and some things that we are seeing online today after the court hearing today. So many people were saying so many things, saying different things, that they knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in court today. It was just only the barristers. How? If maybe at all our barristers knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in court today, they would have specified it, or maybe they would have said it on their handles, on their social media handles. They would have told us, they would have let us know. Now, here is what Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor posted yesterday. He said, update on the next hearing in our client Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Greetings, Umu Chineke. We wish to notify you that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case has been fixed tomorrow, 2nd December 2021, at the Federal High Court, Abuja, for the hearing of our pending application. As always, okay, wait, just hold on. As always, your fervent prayers are submitted. Victory is our only goal, and it will surely be achieved. Thank you all for your support and prayers. Though so far, signed, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, sorry. Lead counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu IPOB, 1st December. This post was made on the 1st December, which was yesterday. So, but I am reading some articles and they are saying why, so many things out there. So, if you want to get the right information, please try to follow those barristers. Try to follow them. Follow their social media handles. They are on Twitter. They are on Facebook. Follow them. They update us. They post some of those. They literally let us know what's going on. So follow them on social media. So I'm going to reopen our phone line again. Call in and tell us how you feel concerning some of the things you've had tonight. Let us know. Call in. You have the number already, but if you don't have the number, say I don't have the number. I will record the number for you to call in and let us know how you feel. I'm going to take few calls and we'll call it a day. Probably tomorrow we'll come back to look at other issues. If you don't have the number, I'm going to record the number again for you to call in. The number to call, if you want to call, you can call it on WhatsApp and you can call us direct call if you want to. The number to call is +39 347 8286 426. That is the number to call in if you want to contribute, if you want to let us know, or maybe let the audience know how you feel and how you're feeling concerning today's court case hearing. Just dial that number and I will bring you on air. You tell us how you feel concerning the proceeding that happened at Federal High Court, Abuja today. The number again to call is +39 347 8286 426. This is the number to call if you want to call in. The phone number is open. I will just take few call and we'll call it a day. Someone say I don't have the number. The number I am calling it, I just called the number for you now. The number to call is Let me get the number again for you. For those of you that don't have the number to call is plus 39 347 82 86 426. That is the number to call in. Call in and let us know how you feel concerning the proceeding that happened in the morning at Federal High Court, Abuja. Call in, I will pick and I will let you talk to the audience. So that's literally what happened today. Then when our leader when they will bring him to court again is on the 18th of January. But we don't want our leader to remain in DSS custody till 25th of this month, which is the Christmas day, right? We don't want our leader to remain in DSS custody this Christmas. We don't want him to be there. We want him to be released. So call in, let us know how you feel. Tell us how you feel concerning the trial that happened today. Just call in and let us know how you feel. But it seems that we don't have any calls, so I'm going to stop the program here, and I will see all of you again tomorrow. But before I leave, like it is customary for us to always play our national anthem. Like, if you've been following us all this while, before we begin our program, I'll play our national anthem, and at the end of our program as well, I replay our national anthem. So before I close the program tonight, I am going to play our national anthem. I'm going to play our national anthem, and when the national anthem finish playing and I will close the program, I will see all of you again tomorrow. In case maybe you're just hearing my voice for the first time, or maybe you are just joining the program, my name is Mazi Udochukwu. I hail from Umahia in Ikuano local government, and I am one of the representative of Voice of Biafrans YouTube channel and Facebook page. Okay, we have a caller. Let me see if I will quickly take this one call, and I will stop the program. We have a caller. Let me see. Hello, good evening. Your name and where you are calling from. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, we've lost that one. We lost that call. Let me see if someone else will call in again. We take one or two calls and we stop the program there. You can call us on WhatsApp. We're on WhatsApp. If direct call is kind of giving you issue, you can call us direct call. Call us you can, sorry, if you are calling us direct is giving you a problem, call us on WhatsApp. Just register the number and you go on WhatsApp, you call us on WhatsApp. We're on WhatsApp as well. In case maybe if it's giving you problem calling us direct, you can call us on WhatsApp. We'll take your call and you will talk to us. You will tell us how you feel, and yeah. So the number to call, if maybe you want to call, the number to call is +39 347 8286 426. That is the number to call in if you want to call. That is the number to call if you want to call in. That is the number to call. Alright, so that is really what happened today. The video you are seeing on your screen. Okay, we have another caller here. let's see if this one will go through. I will just take few calls and we'll call it a day. Hello, good evening. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Sir?
Your name and where you are calling from.
My name is Chigozie Samuel.
Chigozie, welcome to the program. Go ahead. Tell us how you feel concerning today's event, today's proceeding.
Today's proceeding, I know saying so it go be. I know saying so it go be. I really know. I know say Nigeria, Nigeria is the zoo. They don't. That's the thing. We say they don't. Now game they play with us. You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
They are playing game with us, but only a wisdom man can understand. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
We are listening. Yes.
Okay. The thing be say this maybe our elderly men there, all these Igbo elders. You are not responding, bro.
Go ahead. We are listening. I don't want to interrupt you. People are listening, not just only me. The audience are listening.
Okay,
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Like all these our elderly men, all these Igbo elders. I know say maybe Nigeria have already told them that they are the one that have this 2023 election. That's why they are playing politics on us. But I wish DOS or Samoneba can still reach them. Like what's that name? Mazi Kanu. Reach them. Tell them say this 2023 election is not for Igbo. Igbo will never win that election. Igbo must never win that election. It's they want to put Yoruba on that seat, so that when they put Yoruba on that 2023 election, they hear me?
Go ahead. I can hear you.
When they put that 2023 election, then they will not talk say na Yoruba person now win the election. And that's why our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them about electronic voting. And no one agree. That electronic voting, they not say, yes, Igbo must win. But they not agree because they are playing game on us. How wish to say maybe the electric voting, like they want to do, electronic voting I mean to say, like they want to do, I not say surely Igbo must win. And they no fit link the election, but this one is normal print hand. Which do you know say your vote is not counting in this country for how many years? They don't lead our forefathers. Nobody go tell say no say your vote is not counting in this country. The best thing now, then they can bring suggestion electric voting. No, they not agree. None of them agree for electric voting. This 2023 election is in a war, better war, like they want to do. And I wish to say DOS or Samoneba, they can hear this voice. I swear. I get many speak, but only say Yoruba now, if the 2023 now they carry this presidential, give Yoruba, then they will come join, they will come confuse Yoruba now, say Igbo no one man become president. They can't tell Igbo, Yoruba no one may become president. Then the two go can't get issue. When they get issue, they can't bring fight. Then as they bring, because if you know Yoruba now, you get part. I don't know whether they're online where you get what happen for Yoruba side. Which time I talk about that the other day. You get what happen whether you get people where no say that they deceive them for long. We can't depart. Then that one we say, then when Yoruba don't win the election, then unity will come. Maybe that time everybody come the ballot, then our elders will come wake up by then. Then that's why the Fulani and the Yoruba and the Hausa they will come join hand, take key Igbo. Then last we will see our stock will know see work. Now, what's the politics where they play now? And I be this one. I will say everybody they hear me, sha.
We are listening, my brother.
So that's the why. And if you see, I get many things to talk, sha, but I don't know as as the things they go on. I become me. Even since then, I dey message you on this WhatsApp number, but you know they reply me. I get many WhatsApp. If I even talk, maybe if I don't do like a voice talk, put, then nobody go see answer me. That's why you're blessed, maybe. And I've been long that I've been trying this your number to get you, but I can't get you.
We are sorry about that.
Inside there, I mean, DOS and the Samoneba, if the people hand, I know say this generation, man, this generation no feed or bros. Yeah, I know say even if say they give 1 million, say maybe you stop this agitative, you know, collect, bros. Because why? You will already balance yourself. You get you know say yes. I no need you not get everything you want to do for me. You not get value because I don't get money. Now those one where they hungry now. Now if they all those our politician now come chucking money for their hand. Like East now. Waiting that happen for East now, men when they hungry, when they give money, they go form this one, they shoot gun, all those kind of things. Because hungry day for East. Hungry day, that's why they feel useless. They feel tell you say go do this one. Bros, if you know say that's youth when they outside East say they balance well. If they say man they fall back, they fall back. Even say December time, if maybe if waiting they do no get head, December time, make they talk something. They get what they will talk, and at least everybody fall back. They will see no. But I don't want to talk for this live broadcast. Change the year.
I'm listening, my brother.
No, I still leave others. More others still bring their.
Exactly.
No,
Thank you so
because
much. Thank you so much for calling.
Today, self, I don't follow one Benin man they talk. Because me know say if things they happen, Yoruba and the Benin, that was not the same look, night all of them. No, sir. Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay. Like the man come tell me say, how I wish to say Igbo gay person now we will come out stand now say let my people go. All the whole Igbo believe on now because only Nnamdi Kanu, no only Nnamdi Kanu now with the hear in voice. That's why. I made me straight talk say make they find Obi or for nature. That one Obi for Igbo. Court know they arrest and they know they call and come court or because that's why we say Yoruba na they go over. We need go over. Okay, Igbo no get. Now our Oba na the whether na Oba na they tell do Obi or something like that. May they find out Obi. Anything if they will feel all these our elderly men, they will feel find out all those kinds of things. Maybe when they don't clear them or you understand. And when they don't clear them, if they can't agree, maybe they go find OP or furniture. They go sit tell and say, see, may talk so thing, may they leave Nnamdi Kanu so hour. Say, see what we go take as king. No be the one where we say because the one thing where we say everybody they fear anybody will talk, they fear arrest and kill or something like that. That be problem of Igbo. Nobody want that. Share you understand. Mm-hmm. So may they kind that man and that man no fee as the man if the man say if he active okay then it may talk waiting may they give them the referendum and none of zoo office or maybe anything fee carry down one may you go unite none of any maybe GOS or this thing go fee come say one track down one may they take our sober may we not say yes we get person because everybody now you for even if sober talk self, I know say none of Nigeria this thing go even go meet up and say may go court or something like that, or why you talk this one.
All right, my
No,
brother,
no,
you have to round off. We have to round off because other people are waiting.
okay, yeah, boss. They understand you. No worry.
Okay, thank you so much for calling, my brother.
Thank you.
All right. All right, you've all heard it from one of our brother who just called now. That's one of our brother who just called and he gave his own opinion and he talked about how he's feeling concerning the proceeding that happened this morning. In case maybe you want to contribute, like just our brother that just hung up the phone now, the number to call is +39347 8286426. That is number in which you can dial in and talk to Biafrans. Call us on WhatsApp if maybe you're having a challenges of calling us direct. You can call us on WhatsApp. We'll answer your call and you will tell us how you are feeling concerning today's proceeding that happened at Federal High Court Abuja. Today, I read article of our barrister who made a post after the proceeding today at Federal High Court. He made a post and he summarized the things that they address in court today. Some of the things that they talked about in the court today. I read that to us here this night. I told you that now the court has given the order for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be transferred from DSS custody to Correctional Center. And apart from transferring him from DSS custody to Correctional Center, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will now have access to change his clothing. That is the clothes he has been wearing all this while. Please, who is this Okoye? What are you saying? What's the fake news about, please? If you think maybe what we're saying here is not right, or maybe you feels we are passing a fake news, please, I just call a phone number. You can call in, right? I will give you the platform. I will give you the opportunity to tell us what is true and what is fake, please. The number I'm going to call that number again. I will want you to come on here to talk to us. Please come and tell us what is fake and what is not fake, please. The number to call is +39347 8286 246. Dial that number, come on here and tell us some of the things that you regard as fake news and what you know that is not fake news. Dial that number and stop being behind your keyboard and typing nonsense. Come on here. Come and address Biafran. Come and talk to us. Come and tell us what the truth. Come and tell us what the truth is. Stop being behind your keyboard. Dial that number. Come on here. I will give you the opportunity to speak. I will not cut you off. Dial the number that I just called for you. Come on here and tell us what is fake and what is not fake. Stop being behind your keyboard and you feel you will be behind your keyboard and be in your dark room and you type nonsense. Where you are, you don't even have light to begin with. Do you have light in Nigeria? Do you have running water? You stay in your dark room with your China phone and the generator electricity that you use to charge your phone, and you stay behind your keyboard and you type nonsense. Dial that number and come on here and tell us what the fake news is about and what you know that is the true news. Stop being behind your keyboard. I don't like responding to comments. All this while I've been talking, all this while I've been doing program. If you watch me, I don't respond to comment, because some of you usually comes here with your negative comment. Call the program and tell us what is true and what is right. Now I am going to play, because of what that brother said now, that's Okoye. I'm going to bring you a video of our Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, a video where he addressed Biafrans after that proceeding. I'm going to play that video now because of what this person said. Let it not be as if I read you an article. I read you article from our leaders. So what's fake here? What's the fake news that we're talking about? I'm going to read you, before I play you the video, I'm going to read you that article again. What's fake here? Some of the things I am talking here, before I come on air, I make sure the information I'm passing on here is a verified and verifiable information. Even I would direct you to a platform where you will go and check it. Look it up yourself. Go on Barrister Aloy Ejimako's Facebook handle. You will see a post he made. Wait, let me see if I will still get that post now. Let it not be as if I am just the only one talking here. Because before I come on air and make any program, I have my information and I research on some of the things I talk about here. I don't just come here and talk and, go off. It's fine to disagree with me on some of the things, but don't just come here and say you lying, stop lying, what Barrister said and all that. He said that's fake news. That's not what Barrister. What did Barrister said? Please use that phone number. Come on here. Please come and tell us the right thing that the Barrister said. Don't just stay behind your keyboard. You feel maybe you have your keyboards with you, you have your phone with you, you will stay wherever you are and you will type nonsense. Now, here is a post made by our Barrister Aloy Ejimako. He made this post about 8 hours ago. It's a summary of the court hearing today, the proceeding at Federal High Court today. Now, I am going to read it. I'm going to read everything for you now. And if I finish reading it, I'm going to play you a video as well to prove it. Don't just feel maybe we come here, we just talk without, having information, or maybe go to Barrister Aloy Ejimako, go to his Facebook handle. You will see a post he made. Now, let me read that post for you before I show you that video by our Barrister Ifeanyi. I'm coming. Let me get that post. I'm about to close this program before this fellow came here. I don't know who he is. Now, here is the post. Listen very carefully, please. This post was made about 8 hours ago. Go on his Facebook handle. You will see the post 8 hours ago. He said, below is a summary of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court proceeding today, 2nd December. Now listen. He said, first, there was total absence of security operatives in court and around the outer premises, as it was the case during the previous proceedings. Secondly, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not in court and there was no officer from DSS to explain why. But from what I presume, both the court and the DSS might have concluded that his presence in court was not strictly required in the sort of application that was moved in the court today. However, we still protested his absence in court. Third, the court did not grant Kanu's legal team the level to move our proceeding application challenging the jurisdiction of the court to continue the trial. Recall that we had filed such application arguing that the extraordinary rendition of Kanu constitute a constitutional barrier to his trial. The court ruled that the application was not calendared for hearing today, and that will be heard at the next adjourned date. Fourth, the court, after going through what I called a tight judicial calendar, moved the date of the next hearing backwards from 19th to 18th January 2022. Finally, the court ruled that it will entertain all outstanding applications at the next hearing and proceeded to make following orders. 1. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be given maximum comfort possible in the detention facility. 2. That he will be allowed to change of clothing. 3. That he will sorry, I take that again. 3. That he be allowed free practice of his Jewish faith, including access to his Jewish religious materials. 4th, that the DSS obey all previous orders granted in the matter, including allowing Kanu any visitor of his choice. 5th, that Kanu be permitted of his option to mingle freely with other inmates or other persons at the detention facilities. Signed, Aloy Ejimako, Special Counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, Abuja, 2nd December 2021. So what's fake here, please? Okoi. I give you a phone number. Please come on here and tell us what's the fake news, please. Don't just feel you will stay behind your keyboard and you will just come on here, you will bully people. If you come here next time and do it, I will have to remove you. I will pull you behind. What that means is I will block you. You won't have access to this platform anymore. So don't just come here, you stay behind your keyboard, behind your phone, and you will start typing nonsense. People are reading your comments. Whenever I am broadcasting, I do read people's comments. I see all of your comments, both on YouTube and on Facebook, because we are broadcasting on the both platforms. So what's fake here, please? Now, I am going to show you a video, and I think after that video, I will close the program because I don't just want to get angry this night. I will show you a video. I will show you a video by our Barrister Ifeanyi Ejimako, and I will let you hear what he said in court today. Just give me some time. Let me get that video. I don't just want distraction, but if you want to distract me and you feel you will just stay behind your keyboard with your phone and you will type nonsense and you think you will get away with it, I will show you evidence and I will prove you wrong. Just stay there. I am trying to get you a video by our Barrister and you will hear what he has to say. I am getting you that video. Just stay there. Do not go anywhere. And after I finish playing this video, you will hear what our Barrister said here. And after that video, and I will record that phone number again. I will want that brother that just made that comment. I want you to call and tell us what is the lie. That's how you come here and you mislead people. I've never used this platform to propagate any lie before. Go and check our programs. If maybe today is just your first time of coming across to this platform, don't think we are here to tell lies. So just stay there. I'm going to show you a video right now. I'm going to show you a video by our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I never wanted to do this, though I played the video before. I don't know when you joined the program anyway, but I played the video before. I would want you to watch it again. This is our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Just hold on. I'm going to put the volume for you so you hear from him. You hear what he said here. Just stay there. Do not go anywhere, please. I want you to hear from him. I will have to start the video from the beginning so you hear our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Now listen to him.
I was adjourned for hearing today. The court now brought the matter back to here for hearing today. And today the court granted an application. So by running through the diary, the court also demonstrated to us, not only us, to everybody in court, that from this moment to January, that Shadawari will not accommodate this case because the court, Federal High Court, the whole federation is going on vacation on 14th. But consequently, he granted this application adjourned to 18th of February for hearing of application challenging the competence of the Child and Judicial Court to hear the matter. Which, if the court hear it, that will be an end to this case. But however, the court proceeded upon our application to resolve those concerns we raised in our press conference a few weeks back about how he's being treated in the prison detention facility, how he's being tortured psychologically, how he's not being well cared for, and how he hasn't changed his clothes. He was abducted in Kenya on 26th of June 2021 and brought to Nigeria. So these are concerns we raised, and court granted all of them today. And consequently directed us that first of all, the SSS should endeavor to comply with our orders. And the court also assured us that if in the event they refuse to comply with any of the orders he made today, that we should come back to court, regardless of the fact that the court is going on vacation. They should allow his medical expert to see him. They should change his cell. They should also give him good food. They should also allow him to change his clothes. So many others court granted today to ensure that between now and the next adjourned date, he's being well cared for. So that is part of the takeaway, substantial fundamental takeaway we have from court today. So, and what we are assuring you people today is that we're not relenting. We are craving and seeking for your maximum support in the circumstance. Understanding, listen to our admonitions, and also believe that we are not leaving any stone unturned to ensure that he's released unconditionally. That's what I'm telling you. So be assured that before the next adjourned date, he will regain his freedom. I can assure of that. Thank you so much. So thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. The God will guide and protect you. Thank you so much. So where is him now?
Holy Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Holy Nnamdi Kanu is another savior.
So where is that brother that commented that? Did you hear what our barrister said? So from some of the things that he said there and the things that I am saying here, what are the difference there? Did I say something different from some of the things that he just said there? So please, if you're here and you think you can come here and you make some comment and you think you will get away with it, please, let's be very, very careful, please. If you did not agree with me with some things, you say, I did not agree with you on this one. Not to just you come here, you call people names, you say so many things and you think you will get away with it. Please, let's be careful. So that is the event that happened at Federal High Court today. Let me show you another video. I'm going to show you another video. Just stay there. Do not go anywhere. Who is this one? Who is this Happiness Elijah? Who are you referring to? Please, let's be civil with our comments, please. let's be civil with our comments, please. Don't call people's name. Don't just come here and start calling names. If someone says something you don't like at the comment section, objectively tell the person that I disagree with you. Then you and the person can sort it out. Don't just start calling names. You don't call names, please. If you do not agree with some of the things that maybe some people are saying on the comment section, or maybe you don't like what I am saying, or maybe some of the things that I am saying did not settle with you, you will say, my brother, I disagree with you. Then I will give you a phone line. You will come on here. Then we will talk. Then you will tell me the things that you disagree. Then we talk one-on-one here. My phone line is open. You can call me. So don't just stay behind your keyboard and start calling people's names. It's wrong. Stop. You have to stop doing it. Stop it. We value everybody here. That is why I don't respond to comments whenever I'm doing program. So don't come here and you started calling names. Because in as much as you're doing that, you're calling people's name, people are viewing your profile, they are checking who you are. They may even come for you or your inbox. They will start insulting you. So if you're here to watch the program, to listen to what we are saying, you have to be very, very objective. You have to be civil with your comments. You have to be well behaved. Because in as much as you're causing problem, calling people's name, people are viewing your, what is it called now? People will be viewing your profile. They may even come for you. So you have to be careful, please. Now I'm going to play you another video here. Let me see if I will get it correctly from here. I'm going to show you another video of the event that happened today. Showore, who was in court today, was attacked. He was attacked by by thugs today at Federal High Court. So this is still inside the court premises. This is inside the court. This is still inside the court. But when Shoro left here, when he left the courtroom, he was attacked. He was attacked by thugs, by hired thugs. His car windscreen was broken. They broke his car windscreen. I don't know if you've seen that video. So I'm going to put a volume so you hear what they are saying here. I will have to put a volume so you will listen to what they are saying here. But I'm not going to play the full video. I am quickly going to show you where he was attacked, where his vehicle was attacked and all that. Then we'll stop the program because already we'll spend so many hours here already. Let's listen to what they're saying there. I'm going to forward the video. I'm going to show you the part he was attacked. I'm going to show you the part his vehicle was attacked. Wait, let me try to get you that part where his vehicle was attacked. I think somewhere here. I'm going to forward it a little bit because the video is a little bit lengthy. I don't want to play all of them. I will forward it a little bit so you see where his vehicle was attacked and what happened. This is when they finish the court hearing. I'm going to show you the area where he was attacked. Now let's listen. I think after here, when he was walking to his vehicle, he was attacked.
Let us quickly address why we're here. We just left the courtroom where we went to attend to observe the Nnamdi Kanu trial. He wasn't brought to court, and the application was for the abridgment of time so that he can get a speedy trial. The whole back and forth also shows that there was no interest in giving him any kind of fair trial. The judge didn't controversial that he was saying that prison is not 5-star hotel. Nobody says prison should be, detention should be 5-star hotel. People are saying about the dignity of the person who have not been convicted. Even when you are convicted, you are entitled to some dignity as a human being. So, and today we can't say the security agencies are usually flooded because that's how we knew they're not bringing him. So cases are adjourned till January 18th, January 19th, and the 20th of 2022. That's why we are here today. So we just feel like briefing. As we always promise, we'll be back.
Revolution
Now.
We Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Okay, let's.
So now he's walking to his vehicle, but he was attacked by thugs. Just watch what's going to happen now. He's walking to where this is still inside the court premises. This is inside the Federal High Court Abuja. This is inside the Federal High Court Abuja. Now he's walking down to where he parked his vehicle, and he was attacked, and his windscreen, they broke his windscreen. Now watch very carefully. Let me put volume so you hear what they are saying as well.
Go! 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 Go!
Yeah, we should just be at work. You can see them. Wait. Follow this side. Back. Don't worry.
Did you see what happened there? Did you see the group of boys there? Did you see that those group of boys, they were coming towards Showere, but Showere smartly entered inside his vehicle and he drove. Did you see what happened there? Now this set of people now, this Showere's team, they will start chasing those people now. I don't know if you understand what happens here. Now, I'm going to take it back a little bit so you understand what really happened here. I will pause it and I will explain. Let me show you what happened here in case maybe you don't understand what happened. Now, these boys that is chasing the thugs are those guys that were with Showere. Wait, let me take the video back a little bit and explain it so you understand what happens there. Now, look at here. You see here, Showere he saw them. He was very smart. He saw those group of people coming towards his vehicle. Now, watch what happened. He just smartly entered inside his vehicle And people were telling him to wait, but he drove. His driver just took off. Now watch. You see, they are talking and they are pointing of those group of people coming, group of boys coming. Now Shore has entered inside his vehicle. Now look at there. You see those group of people? Did you see those group of boys? Are you seeing anything there? They are thugs. They are coming towards Shore and they are coming. This is Shore's vehicle here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. This is Shore's vehicle and these are the thugs. You see them there? Those group of people in front there. And people were telling Shore to wait, but his driver was smart enough. His driver just took off. And the driver nearly ran on those people. He nearly ran on them. So they broke the side, the other side of his windscreen, the passenger's door. They broke his windscreen. They stoned on his car. Now, when they saw that Showere house took off, they have drawn off, they have left this place, they started running. Then a group of boys, those Showere's team, started chasing them. Now, I will play the video now for you to watch. Let me take it back a little bit so you understand what happens here. No, let me take it a little bit front. All right, let's start the video from here. Did you see that? Did you see what happened? Now let me take it a little bit. You see, you hear the sound. You hear when they stone his vehicle. You hear the sound. You hear how they stone his vehicle. Now let me take it a little bit back. Let me take it back so it will play all through from here. Now look at what happened here. You see what happened? You see, he nearly ran on them. You see, they were stoning his car. They were stoning his vehicle. So at that process, they broke the passenger's windscreen. Not windscreen, the passenger's door glass. They broke the glass. You see what happened? Now they started running. So those Showere team, they now pick stones. You see, this one want to pick stone. He picked stone and they started chasing them. Now they started running. You see, they started chasing them. They started chasing those thugs. They started running. This event happened today at Federal High Court, Abuja. It happened today. Now let me put the volume so you will hear what they are saying.
Get this man down!
Move back, move back! Hey, move back, move back! Hey! Move back, move back! Look at the bastard! Look at the people they sent to come and attack Yole Showore to tell you how incompetent this government has become. To tell you the level of stupidity. More, we will catch one of them. We will catch one of them. We will catch one of them. Wait, we will catch one of them. Their father. We will catch one of them. Look at all of them. Look at all of them. Stay now, stay. 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 Stay now. Stay. And they watch. This is the level of stupidness. This is how send thugs to come and attack Omoyole Sowore. The government sent thugs to come and attack Omoyole Sowore. Pull out. Pull out. Hold on. Thugs. Okay, come down now. Thugs sent thugs. The government sent thugs to come and attack Omoyole Sowore. An idea. They are bastards. Look at all of them. Okay, I'm gonna follow these boys. Okay, I'm gonna follow them. Walk out one of them. Hey, hurry, 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 hey, hurry, 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 hey, hey. Hey, Oluwajesu. Ola, pull out. Ola. The government sent thugs. The government sent thugs to come and attack Omoyole Sowore. Look at it live in Secretariat. You not see police. Ola, let's go. Pull out. Pull out. The government sent thugs to come out.
Nigeria should be ashamed of themselves. Look at who brought by the DSS operatives to attack Sowore. You come to the Federal High Court and you tell me that the one, in fact, this is around nonsense. Shame on the
Buhari is a bastard.
Shame on
Buhari is a bastard. You cannot send thugs on us. A very senseless bastard.
Send thugs. The second time I'm sending thugs to the Federal High Court. The next time they were trying to
it looks like we were not prepared, but we were prepared for them. The next time they try it, it will be like this. Look at police. Look at police. None of them are anywhere to be found. Look at all of them. Look at police. All of them are nowhere to be found. All of them are nowhere to be found. They don't know. Look at police. None of them are anywhere to be found. Look at DSS. Look at all of them. They're motherfuckers. They sent thugs to attack Omoyole Sowore. Look at all of them. 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 Hello? Yes? Yes. Are they live? Yes. We are chasing the dog. We are chasing the dog. Yes. Right. Final address. Fine. I'm live. No cross. Cross.
See, we just have to tell ourselves the truth. If Nigeria must work as a country, we have to tell ourselves the truth. The government sponsors stuff on all voices of dissent. Sowore has become a bone in their neck, and that bone will make their neck tear. It's very, very unheard of that the state will sponsor dogs to come and beat up somebody.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Buhari don't even know go hire. Buhari go to hire small boys. Even I'm best like me, I don't hire those kind of boys. Buhari no get sense. Why Buhari they be like person no get sense?
Muhammadu Buhari, Yusuf Bichi, all of you who are complicit in all these things.
Bastard.
Mind you that the day is coming. The Nigerian people will rise up. All your thugs will also rise against you. Yes, because you have impoverished them with poverty, illiteracy, they have become drug addicts, they have become street urchins. They will also come for you. Today you hire them for money. Tomorrow they will fight for themselves. Nobody will pay them that day. They will fight for themselves. Don't worry. Whatsoever a man.
So this is the event that happened today at Federal High Court. It has been happening. It has been happening. You remember the last proceeding, the one that happened on the 10th of November, which was last month. The same thing happened. They came, they attacked Showore. It has been happening. So this one again happened today. This is at the court premises. This is at the Federal High Court. This is in front of court. They came. You saw them. I showed you. I paused the video and I showed you. You see them. You see them. They were coming in group of boys. They damaged his car. This happened today. So I'm going to stop the program here, and I will see all of you again tomorrow. Already we spent 2 hours plus, 2 hours 30 minutes already. I'm going to end the program here, but before I stop the program, I am going to play you our national anthem. And once the national anthem finish playing, I will stop the program and I will see all of you again tomorrow. In case maybe you are just joining, or maybe you're just hearing my voice for the first time, my name is Mazi Udochukwu and I hail from Umahia in Ikuano local government. So I will stop the program here, but before I stop, like I said before, I will play our national anthem, and once the national anthem finish playing, I will stop the program, and hopefully I will see all of you again tomorrow. All hail Biafra. And now let's listen to our national anthem.
Yes, sir. I'm not calling anybody. They're only calling me.